Okay friends, we are going to discuss new topic of chapter number 4, projectile motion, which is the best example to understand the motion in two dimension, motion in a plane, right? So it is a two dimension motion, and how to define projectile motion. So it is a motion performed by an object when making some angle with horizontal direction. The body making some angle with horizontal direction, right? Then it perform motion with constant horizontal velocity and constant vertical acceleration. Then the body is said to be called performing projectile motion, and the body itself is called projectile, right? So definition is very clear. Here you have to understand 2 points. What are that? That when the body is thrown making some angle with horizontal direction, it perform motion with constant horizontal velocity, and second, perform motion with constant vertical acceleration. Okay, as the body is perform constant vertical acceleration, definitely you can say velocity will change, and then such type of motion is called projectile motion. The best example, if you consider about the football, if you kick the football making some angle, okay, then the motion of the football is said to be projectile motion. In case of Dwellian throw, if the throw is such a way that it makes some angle with horizontal direction, then the motion, okay, this is what the way you can say the motion performed by the Dwellian throw. Yeah, any object. Okay, so object will throw making some angle, definitely move on this curve path. The trajectory will be curve path. Okay, we will discuss later on what exact path the body will perform motion. But this is what an example. If you shoot, uh, if you fire, okay, a bullet from the gun in air, making some angle with horizontal direction, then the projectile motion is to be considered. The motion performed by the bullet is also projectile motion. When you think about the bow from, okay, arrow which is released from the bow, then also the, okay, when it makes some angle with horizontal direction. So keep it in mind, projectile motion matlab ki when the body makes some angle, body is projected making some angle with horizontal direction, then it perform motion on a curve path, and that is called projectile motion. So let us understand here by considering a plane. In xy plane, the body is projected. Okay, so this is x direction, y direction. The body is projected making an angle theta with initial velocity v0. Let's say this is what v0 is, initial velocity, and the body is projected making an angle theta, right? So here you can, first of all, you can say as the initial velocity t equal to 0 time, the initial velocity with what the body is projected is v0. So definitely v0 can be resolved into component as it is in plane. So this component will be along x direction, which is constant. So v0x, if we say, okay, v0x is equal to what we can write with velocity and cosine value v0 cos theta, but that is constant. If the velocity is constant, its acceleration along x direction is 0. That is important, right? And second component which we can resolve, which we can find out along y direction. So v0y can be write as v0 sine theta, which is variable. But as the velocity is variable, velocity is not constant. It has certain velocity, it has certain acceleration, and that acceleration is opposite to the field of gravity. That means it will be minus g. Okay, ay minus g. And if I want to represent that by direction, so ay is along what? Minus g. Okay, it will be along minus g. So here ay equal to g, but if I want to represent ay with direction, this can be written as minus gg. So j indicate negative y direction. So velocity will the body of the projected velocity will be in upper direction and opposite to the gravity it is falling. That means velocity continuously decreasing. Okay, and at certain point the vertical component, that is this component, becomes zero when the body is at a maximum height. Okay, we will use that. So this is what the coordinate at this point, the coordinate at t equal to 0 time. But suppose let us say the body t equal to 0 time पे यहाँ पे होगा, and at t equal to t time suppose the body is somewhere here. That means it it covers certain distance x in horizontal direction. Okay, and y, this is what the y displacement, yeah, distance covered in vertical direction. We just want to find out. Okay, the body is somewhere here. So how can we find out the distance at any time? So let's say this is point P. X and y are coordinate at t equal to t time. We just want to find out how much distance is covered by projectile at t equal to t time along x direction as well as y direction. So how can we find out? So definitely, if we apply the concept constant velocity, velocity is equal to what? If the velocity is constant, velocity equal to distance upon time, right? And how much distance is covered? X. How much time is taken? T. So x is equal to what we can say, distance is equal to velocity into time. With what velocity is performing along horizontal direction? So v0x. Okay, मतलब कि v0 cos theta is what? Velocity into time, right? So this is what the distance covered by the particle, okay, along horizontal direction, along x-axis in horizontal direction. So this is what. But suppose if we consider about the vertical motion and vertical distance covered by, okay, vertical distance, how can we find out? So we people have, as the body is performing under the constant gravity, constant acceleration, we people know d equal to v0t plus half at square. इस एक्सप्रेशन में हम डाल देते हैं तो d की जगह पे क्या आएगा? डिस्टेंस इज कवर अलोंग वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन इज y at t equal to t time. ओके, v0 अलोंग y डायरेक्शन, मतलब कि v0 y लेना पड़ेगा एंड v0 y, ओके, टाइम t प्लस हाफ, a की जगह पे क्या आएगा? a की जगह पे माइनस g आएगा एंड t स्क्वायर, राइट? Now v0 y is what? v0 sin theta. ठीक है ना? इतनी स्पीड से वो ऊपर की ओर बढ़ रहा है. Now time t from equation 1, time t can be write as x divided by v0 cos theta, right? ये हो गया टाइम माइनस हाफ g और t स्क्वायर, that means x divided by v0 cos theta whole square. So v0 get cancel out. Sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. That means we can write x tan theta, right? Minus g x square to g x square divided by 2. This 2 is there. v0 square, as this is entire bracket is in square, so v0 square cos square theta, right? So this can be write as ax minus bx square, where we are just taking a equal to tan theta, right? A equal to tan theta, ax minus bx square. So what is b and b equal to? And b equal to what we are taking? b, एक्स स्क्वायर को छोड़ के बाकी जो वैल्यू है वो बी स्क्वायर आ जाएगी, मतलब बी इक्वल टू जी डिवाइड बाई 2 v0 स्क्वायर कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा, राइट? तो दिस इज व्हाट? एन इंपॉर्टेंट इक्वेशन. लेट्स से दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 2. इक्वेशन नंबर 2, either this or this, okay, both the equation indicate what? Equation of parabola. तो y is equal to ax minus bx square. तो यहाँ पे ये प्रूव करता है कि when the body is projected making some angle, मतलब कि in case of, in short, projectile motion में बॉडी कैसा प्रोजेक्ट मतलब ट्रेजेक्टरी कवर करेगा. तो दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ पैराबोला प्लस और माइनस. अभी प्लस साइन होगा तो किस तरह से आएगा, इस तरह से पॉजिटिव, और माइनस ए, दिस इज इंडिकेटिंग व्हेन द इक्वेशन इज y इक्वल टू ax प्लस bx स्क्वायर, एंड दिस टाइप ऑफ parabola indicate equation y is equal to ax minus bx square. So we have this type of equation only. That means the trajectory path of projectile will be always in this manner, right? So if we extend this x-axis, we can say this is what the trajectory path of the projectile. Okay? Now, so important one, we are deriving the result that when the projectile is performing motion, it always, you can say, move on a parabola path. Trajectory path of the projectile is always parabola, right? So this is what an important result which we are getting. Now let us find out maximum height attained by the projectile, and let us say the maximum height attained by the projectile is h. But before that, how much time is taken to attain maximum height of projectile? तो हमको पता है कि the body is performing vertically upward direction with variable speed, variable velocity, और उसकी जो velocity है वो धीरे धीरे कम होती जाएगी as it is moving opposite to the field of gravity. तो एक मोमेंट पे vertical component zero हो जाएगा, okay? Original component will continue, it will remain constant. That's why, that means when it attain maximum height, suppose this is what the maximum height point, okay, h, तो वो point पे इसकी जो ये डायरेक्शन, ये जो वेलोसिटी है वो कंटिन्यू कांस्टेंट है, इसलिए वो आगे बढ़ता जाएगा, एंड एज इट इज मतलब द बॉडी विल कंटिन्यू कवरिंग ऑन दिस कर्व पाथ, मतलब इसीलिए वो सीधा कंटिन्यू मोशन करेगा एंड इट परफॉर्म ट्रैजेक्टरी पैराबोला ट्रैजेक्टरी, राइट? तो वन थिंग इज डेफिनेटली क्लियर कि भाई मैक्सिमम हाइट अटेन करने के लिए टाइम कितना चाहिए. तो सपोज लेट्स से tm इज व्हाट टाइम, ओके, वहां पे हमारे पास ये 0 आ गया, a की वैल्यू है हमारे पास -g, ठीक है ना, विद डायरेक्शन. तो क्या अप्लाई करें? वी पीपल नो इनिशियल वेलोसिटी v0, ये जो v0y है फाइनल वेलोसिटी, ओके, v0y तो v0 साइन थीटा ही है, तो v मतलब यहाँ पे ये जो vy कंपोनेंट है वो 0 हो गया. v0y इज इनिशियल वेलोसिटी, vy इज एट एनी टाइम t. तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास ये इक्वेशन है v इक्वल टू v0 प्लस at, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे y लिख सकते हैं, v0y लिख सकते हैं, a की जगह पे ay लिख सकते हैं, which is nothing but g. And if you consider about the direction, okay, because this is what the velocity is a vector quantity, acceleration is a vector quantity, तो ये सब डायरेक्शन रिलेटेड है. तो vy 0 हो गया, v0y क्या हो गया हमारे पास है v0 साइन थीटा, एक की जगह पे -g, और tm मतलब कि tm if we subject तो tm या gtm is equal to what will have v0 sin theta, ठीक है. तो tm is equal to v0 sin theta divided by g. तो मैक्सिमम हाइट अटेन करने के लिए इसको टाइम लगेगा इतना, कितना, इक्वेशन 3 जितना, tm is equal to v0 sin theta by g. But suppose if we consider for entire path, entire flight के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा? तो let's say tf is what the time of flight, tf. But this tf flight, entire flight के लिए जितना ऊपर जाने के लिए टाइम लगेगा उतना ही नीचे आने के लिए टाइम लगेगा. That means total time of flight of projectile is 2 times of time taken by projectile to attain maximum height. मतलब कि total time of flight is equal to what, v0 sin theta into 2, that is 2 v0 sin theta divided by g. Okay, this is equation number 4. This is what, again, one more important point. Okay, now let us discuss how much maximum height is attained by the projectile. तो दो और इक्वेशन हम ऑब्टेन कर रहे हैं, डिराइव कर रहे हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज मैक्सिमम हाइट. तो मैक्सिमम हाइट मतलब कि डिस्टेंस कवर्ड बाय प्रोजेक्टाइल इन वर्टिकली upward direction, right? So this we can derive by the equation d equal to any one equation you can apply. Okay, d equal to v0 t plus half a t square or d equal to v square minus v0 square upon 2a. Let's see both the equation. We will use both the equation. First d equal to v0 t. तो d की जगह पे मैक्सिमम हाइट, d की जगह पे मैक्सिमम हाइट, v0 ऊपर जा रहा है वर्टिकली अपवर्ड, सो v0 y टाइम टू अटेन मैक्सिमम हाइट दैट इज tm प्लस हाफ g की जगह पे माइनस g, मतलब a की जगह पे माइनस g एंड tm स्क्वायर, राइट? दिस इज व्हाट द वे यू कैन कैलकुलेट v0y की वैल्यू क्या है? v0 sin थीटा, tm मैक्सिमम टाइम अटेन टू मैक्सिमम हाइट, v0 sin थीटा डिवाइड बाई g माइनस हाफ मतलब कि g tm स्क्वायर, तो tm स्क्वायर मतलब कि v0 स्क्वायर साइन स्क्वायर थीटा, ठीक है? v0 स्क्वायर साइन स्क्वायर थीटा, यहाँ पे v0 स्क्वायर साइन स्क्वायर थीटा डिवाइड बाई g स्क्वायर, ओके? और 2 है और यहाँ पे एक और g है, तो 1g गेट कैंसिल आउट. Now v0 sin theta into v0 sin theta, that is v0 square sin square theta by g minus v0 square sin square theta divided by 2g. मतलब कि 1 minus half. It is like 1 minus half. 1 minus half is equal to what? Half only. So what will get? Final answer v0 square sin square theta divided by 2g. This is what the maximum height attained by the projectile. You can say this is equation number 5. Okay. Now this same expression we can derive very easily when you apply the expression. Which expression? यहाँ पे expression डाल दो. Same equation we are just going to obtain d is equal to v square minus v0 square upon 2a, right? तो d की जगह पे h v square मतलब कि यहाँ पे हो जाएगा vy, ये v0y, तो vy कितना हो जाएगा? vy is 0 minus final velocity is 0 only minus v square v0 square sin square theta divided by 2g with negative sign, right? So minus minus get cancel out, h is equal to v0 square sin square theta divided by 2g. Same expression we are getting equation 5. If you check, both are same only, right? So this is what the expression of maximum height attained by the projectile. Now the last one which we are going to understand is range. Now what is meant by range? So range is nothing but the maximum height attained by the projectile. Range is nothing but the maximum distance covered by the projectile in horizontal direction. मतलब कि ये जो distance हो जाएगा, ठीक है? ये distance जो होगा वो क्या हो जाएगा? But that is along मतलब कि x equal to r in total time of flight. So in total, in other language you can say in total time of flight, the horizontal distance, net horizontal distance covered by the projectile is nothing but called range. So this is what idea about the concept of range. Now if I represent range by r, तो स्टार्टिंग में इक्वेशन 1 में अभी जब हमने x डिस्कस किया था, तो x is equal to what? Velocity along horizontal direction, that is v0 x into टाइम t लिया था, वो टाइम t कोई भी टाइम t था, यहाँ पे टोटल टाइम लगेगा, वो टोटल टाइम ऑफ फ्लाइट tf, तो v0 x is equal to what? v0 cos थीटा, ठीक है ना? तो v0 cos थीटा into total time of flight which we have in equation 4, 2v0 sin theta divided by g, ठीक है? तो ये जो है 2v0 square, तो v0 square sin theta cos theta with 2 divided by g. This is one identity. तो ये जो एक्सप्रेशन हो जाएगा, this is equal to v0 square sin 2 theta divided by g, which is one of the important expression for the projectile. Let's say this equation number is 6. Total 6 equations are there in projectile motion. You people have to remember that. Okay. So derivation of equations in projectile motion are very easy. Just remember the concept of kinematic equation, apply as you require, but better you remember this formula for your competitive exam. If you like the presentation video, just subscribe my channel and press the bell icon button. Okay.
Red icon.